Hey everyone, today I'm doing a red lips and a slightly winged eyeliner look. The look is mostly about clean, clear skin and bright, bold lips, and I'm really enjoying this look these days since the weather has changed here in Delhi and it's slightly cold. You can wear a deep red lip color anytime you go out, so I hope you like the tutorial. The first step that I'm going to follow is to apply a primer, and one that I'm using these days is the Revlon Photoready Perfecting Primer. I really like it for my oily skin, and I'll just take one pump full and apply it around the T-zone, around my nose. The next product that I'm going to use is the Clinique Orange Brightener. This is the concealer, and I like to use it with a Q-tip because it is a potted product and I don't like dipping my fingers in pots because I'm very finicky about contamination. So like this is too. Next I'm going to apply the MAC Studio Finish Concealer to cover up the dark circles, and for this I'm going to use the Real Techniques detailer brush. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the names of the brushes. Next I'm going to apply my foundation, MAC Pro Longwear in NC42, and if you have read some posts on my blog, you would know I like using it with Fix Plus, even though I have very oily skin. For oily skin you have to use MAC Fix Plus along with the foundation or before the foundation to set your foundation. So I like to mix the two things and then apply them on my face. I take about one pump full or maybe some more foundation, and then I spray like a single spritz of Fix Plus. Then I mix them ever so lightly with the ring finger and apply the foundation plus Fix Plus to the face with the ring finger, and I also spray the brush. I'm using the Sigma F80 flat top kabuki. This is my favorite brush. So the brush is slightly wet and the foundation also has a lighter than usual consistency if you mix the two products. I like it this way. I don't like that heavy feeling on my skin somehow. If there's one brush you are planning to buy from Sigma, please go ahead and buy F80. Is using cheek and lip stain from the Body Shop. I've just taken a drop of that stain onto my hand and I'm lightly applying it onto the cheek area. It doesn't really disturb the foundation underneath, but gives a nice glow. So the powder that I'm using is Revlon Photoready powder and the shade is 030 medium deep. Comes with a mirror, so that's a good thing. Let's set the whole foundation and whatever we have applied to the face till now. Remember to just dab 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 and not drag the brush. Eye primer that I'm using is Inglot eyeshadow eye makeup base in shade 02. It is a dark brownish color in the pan, but where's my Q-tip? Yeah, so I use a Q-tip and gently just apply a small dot over the lid and blend it. The eyeshadow that I'm going to use next is Inglot eyeshadow number 357. It is a nude. Step down in the description box. Just a very light. Next, to highlight the inner corners of the eyes, I'm again going to use the same shade from Inglot which I used on the brow bone, and I will just to line my eyes. I'm using L'Oreal Super Liner Carbon Gloss black eyeliner. It comes with a felt tip brush or applicator, and I really like it for quick makeup looks. So if I make weird faces, please don't laugh at me. Next, I'm going to lightly contour the face, and for that, the darker shade or the contour shade that I'm using is the Clinique bronzer in number 1. Sadly, this is not available in India, so you can use any bronzing product. The most important step for me is to contour my nose, since I have a weird looking nose. But this is a daytime look, so I'm not going overboard. Next, we'll first apply the lip color, and then it's just a personal preference that I apply the lip color first and blush later, because according to the intensity of the lip color, you will have to alter the intensity of the blush. So the lipstick that I'm using is Face's Ultra Moist lipstick, and the shade is Burgundy Red. The blush that I'm using is Sleek Makeup Powder Blush in the shade Flushed. It is a reddish blush, if you can see. Very pigmented, so you need to be very careful with how much you apply, especially in the first go. I'm using Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush F40. So just lightly touch the brush to the pan, dab off the excess product, and apply it very lightly. I like to use or apply my blush like a contouring product. I don't like to bring it down to the apples of cheeks because that really drags the face down. Next I'm applying the highlighter, and I'm using the Sleek Face Contour Kit in medium. This is what it looks like, and I'm using the highlight shade with a fan brush. This one's from Oriflame. Gently just touch the brush there, tap again, and swirl it around the high points of the cheeks to add some dimension to the face. Touch the brush here, tap it, and yeah. Almost done. Just a tiny bit. And with the brows, the most important thing to remember is to start from the high point and then fill on both the sides. Basically just deposit maximum amount of product here, work your way down, and then come up here or down here, fill in the blanks. Oh my god. And comb your brows. I hope you liked the look, and please do let me know in the comments below any feedback that you may have, whether you liked the look, whether you did not like it, whether you liked me talking in the videos or not, and let's see, any requests maybe. Also, you can follow me on my blog, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Bye.